How you guys like my Kelso jacket? At least that's what I call it. Some of you will get that reference. I don't like explaining references because I think that's like explaining jokes. And it kind of ruins the feeling, you know? So that's why you always hear me say some of you will get that reference. That's what I'm talking about. Like, because like I'd rather like 10 people really laugh at it than have everyone kind of go, eh, because I explain it. Ooh, hold on. That one kind of hurt. But I might have got a hit of like some cash on the bottom of the pipe. Because I haven't cleaned this thing in a minute. Okay, so I don't have an analogy in mind, but the whole point of a joke, well, there, you know, like there's like three that I can think of, like three, what would you call them, like plot points of a joke? Not plot points, but just like, it's like a checklist of what makes it a joke, you know, instead of a statement or, you know, a slandered thing. So, like, a joke has to have a butt, meaning it has to have something you're making fun of, a topic, you know. Something has to take the butt of that joke. And then there has to be a setup. A setup is where you build detail, you build emotion, you set the scene, you know, like you bring that person into your moment. And then there's the punchline. You have to have something that makes everything that you're telling them worthwhile, because to them, this information is literally only given to them because they want to hear the last sentence. So you have to have, like, a badass, you know, ender of the joke. So, when you explain it, you're now not setting up the joke. You're adding a fourth element, which is like a history lesson or a teaching lesson. You know, like, it sounds like you're going to school. And first off, it destroys the mood that's already there, the vibe. You know, you got this vibe of like, hey, we're ready to laugh, ha! But now you lost this, you know, it's just this desire to laugh, because now you have to focus in on what they're talking about, which isn't what you know, because you know right away it's not a joke coming at you. Like when someone says when someone starts explaining the joke, it's now a real serious vibe, you know. And since it's not going to be funny at the end anyway, you've just lost all comedic value, you know. Okay, Anarchy, you need to look up Mitch Hedberg. Here, if you like just the punchlines, he was the king of punchlines. I'll put his name in the chat. But dude, look up Mitch Hedberg and you will thank me profusely. You will. I'm telling you, watch. Everyone's seeing it on the stream. He will thank me. Oh, you love Mitch Hedberg? Okay. Yeah, I mean, he's just the best. Probably, I don't see how anyone else will do better. I mean, I guess, you know, comedy's going to change throughout generations, but in my lifetime, no one will surpass the king, Mitch Hedberg. Drink of choice is Voltage. I just posted that video of Kid Icarus when I finally beat that motherfucker and maxed the score. Yeah. You know what I thought of, though? Okay, so this kind of pisses me off, but at the same time motivates me. So yeah, that's a weird duo of serotonin and whatever it is. So my video, for those who don't know, I like to come up with challenges and then complete said challenge and then post it and have people challenge my challenge. You know, like, hey, try to beat what I did. So I came up with this one because if you play Kid Icarus and you beat the game, it doesn't even go back to the title screen. It just loops that son of a bitch. But you keep essentially what you've leveled up with, not items, but you know, like your powers, your distance, all that kind of stuff. Well, the score when you beat the game is nowhere near the max score you can get in the game. Like, nowhere near. It's like, I don't know how many decimal points off, right? So I had this idea of just saying, fuck it, I'm gonna just go until it hits 9999999, however many nines there are. There's a lot of plot twists and random fun moments in it. I recommend that video. If you haven't seen it, it's on my YouTube link below. Shameless plug. So, I said something along the lines of my accomplishment to one of my friends. So she says, you know, show me the video. Showed her the video. And I'm watching this video, though, with her. And in my head, I'm going, there's another way to do this challenge. Because through the video, I spend a lot of time getting points, like my first run through of the game. You know, because I'm like, okay, I got to get a bunch of points. So I'm sitting there shooting every enemy, letting them respawn, shooting them again, letting them respawn, you know, until they stop respawning. Jump a few up, let the next set come in. Kill, respawn, you know, repeat process. After like the third or fourth playthrough of the game, I realized I don't have to do that. Because if I'm going to just keep playing the game over and over and over and over and over, it doesn't matter how many times, you know. So I would just, I learned how to like get, like what to shoot and what not to. Like, don't go in those doors unless you need items. Because, like, it's not worth the hearts. Well, okay, the only one that you want, if you're playing on an emulator, which we did, with save states, you want the one with the pots. Because you can clear the pot every time with save states. You just save, hit a pot. If it's not the little ghosty fucking dude, then you hit F1 again. Or whatever you have saved for, you know, save. Right? Dr. Mario music was awesome. So then, you know, you figure out these stupid things like shoot the eyeball motherfuckers. Like, don't even worry about the little snakes because, like, they just keep coming, but you use it as, like, a deterrent. You go boom, 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 because there's always 4 of them. Just shoot the 4 and go. You know, like, you're not there to collect it a heart at a time. It's ridiculous. So, like, and then always go for the witches. You know, I can go on and on. Like, you develop these strategies, and then you realize that, like, you can just burn through the game, and it's better because you want more of the really shitty castle levels. Yeah, you want the hardest level because they just bombard you with shit if you know where to go. It's just like Zelda. See, a lot of people don't play Kid Icarus like they should. You know, they miss out on stuff. And the one big one is they don't explore the fucking dungeons. They just go, oh, it's more like Mario, where your main objective is A to B. You know, start here, go there. No, this is like each dungeon has like some cool shit in it. You can they all have at least one level up, or not level power up, and then they have like some of the best shit that you can buy in the stores. It might be a little more expensive, but then you just take out all the flying skulls and shit, and you get plenty because you can cycle that room. And most of them have a place where you can just fill, or no, all of them have a place where you can just fill up your health. You know, you're running that sand shit, so you want to get to those levels. And but the problem is they're very difficult, so you have to be pretty goddamn good at the game. And B, the trick to those levels though are the goddamn elves. I'm telling you, it's stupid, but those elves are how you destroy this game. Buy every single hammer that is given to you. When you get the key and it makes all the enemies do it, always scroll the screen to where the key is at the bottom of the map and you're at the top, so you have optimum reset. Sometimes there's enemies that show up. That's good. If you jump up and enemies show up, stop. Kill that round to start the new round. Go get the key and then just burn ass up. But you always want to pull the screen as far as you can so that when you get the key, you can just go pop, 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 pop without having worrying to shoot, and you get to that first round of dudes faster. If that makes sense. Because then they're just cycling. see, like, you learn these little tricks of the trade. So I got, like, so efficient at this fucking game, right? Not speedrun. Speedrun's completely different. Because, yeah, I'm trying to go for score, but I'm also trying to evaluate whether spending the time, you know, the ratio of time to output, input to output, if it's worth it, or it's just worth going on to something better. You know, like these kind of decisions. And all of this is to say because that was an example of how much effort, time, and strategy, and planning, and computing, and all this shit I did for this stupid game, right? And I never thought of it until I was sitting here with my friend, watching it the second time, going, I wonder if there's a way to maximize the score in every level. You know, because, like, people have different scores because they don't stay and respawn, you know, the next tier or next line of army. You know, they always drop you like 4 enemies, and then you wait like a few seconds, they drop you 4 more. Most people don't do that. They just burn their way through it or just dodge it completely. And you know, like, but what if you like completely optimized each level? I wonder, A, what those numbers would be, or B, is there a limit? Like, is there a literal, like, here's the highest score you can get for this level? You know, just like, put it up and then just see, like, okay, the first level you can get 58,912, you know, like that's it. Optimized score. Or you can just somehow get it to respawn, or respawn more than they allow normally. Like, you find some like weird glitch way or something, and you can max out the score in the first level of the game, because that would be fucking baller. But this is what I now want to find out, and I don't know if like, I don't know if what's possible, because I'm thinking there's a set score for each level. You know, like the 58,000 blah blah blah. Like, that's it because they stopped giving you enemies to kill. But you never know. You never know. So the game just loops, right? The game itself just loops. So why wouldn't the score maybe? There's just no concrete theorization.